Welcome back. Many of you have reached out to us and asked to hear about those who have recovered from coronavirus. WTVA's Matt St. Jean joins us now with a story of two women who held on to hope and faith as they fought the biggest battle of their lives.
That's just it, Emily. Hope and faith. A common phrase throughout the virus has been doom and gloom, and it's hard not to think that way. But when these two women received news that to hear, their resolve grew stronger because they chose hope and faith, not doom and gloom.
I thought about my children and my grandchildren.
When Tiplersville native Catherine Gibbs got the coronavirus, she spent several days in the Corinth Hospital. When she got the diagnosis, she turned to her faith. And here she sits today.
I knew with people praying for me and with me that God was more powerful than this virus.
But just because you have hope and faith, that doesn't mean it won't get tested. Ripley native Gwen Evans also contracted coronavirus just days after her husband Harvey came down with symptoms as well. They both went to North Mississippi Medical Center in Tupelo. They were 6 rooms apart. She was able to beat the virus. Her husband didn't make it.
I laid my head up on his chest. I heard his last heartbeat. When I raised up, tears come down each side of his face. And I knew then he had made it in, because he made it to heaven.
Harvey was a minister. The final moments in that hospital room weren't of sorrow, but of celebration.
We just had a hallelujah good time in that room. We got to shouting and praising God, because it what I know he would have wanted,
Gwen said she misses her husband, but has the support of her children and grandchildren to keep her going. She says she's grateful for those final moments because she knows a lot of loved ones are dying alone during this crisis. She has a message for people who aren't taking the virus seriously.
When we first heard of being in China, we never thought it hit our house. The next thing we knew, it was in the United States. Then the next thing we knew, it was in Temple County. Next thing we know, it was in our church. Then it hit our home. So it's real.
Catherine echoed Gwen's sentiment. She asked us to be considerate of the elderly and people with health issues. She says we will get through this and we will get through it together. Craig?